Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Call or text 217-214-3423 or visit adams.net today to join the winning team.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Gully and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss. Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations. Central State Bank is a proud supporter of Western Wildcat Athletics. With locations in Kinderhook, Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Quincy, and Clayton, Central State Bank is central to your banking needs. Stop in or visit us online at csb123.com. Go Wildcats! Keep your car or light truck running at its best. Head for Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy. Nomad Services Incorporated is a full-service automotive repair shop specializing in automotive and light truck repair and service. Whether it's that check engine light, an electrical problem, steering, suspension, or climate control, give them a call today at 217-430-6170 or visit Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy.
Hi, I'm JR. This is Tiger Hawk.
From phone to email to covering your IT department, Tiger Hawk is here to fulfill Quincy's IT needs. In a digitally evolving world, your IT and security must be top of mind. Tiger Hawk is here to prioritize and manage these spaces for you. But don't take my word for it.
Tiger Hawk Technologies to me means our IT is taken care of and we have peace of mind sleeping at night. The one thing I love about Tiger Hawk is I can get a hold of somebody 24/7, 365 and get our problem solved immediately.
Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? Megan Wilson, your local agent with Hometown Real Estate and Pioneer Land Sales, can help. Call her today at 217-257-9401.
I'm Chris Nichols, Managing Broker and Owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time homebuyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
All right, that's going to do it for the JV matchup as Unity wins in 3. We're going to be back here with you on the Liberty Tax Service pregame show somewhere around 7:30. And stay tuned.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
I'm Chris Nichols, Managing Broker and Owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
All right, good evening. Welcome to another night of high school volleyball. It'll be the Western Wildcats, Unity Mustangs here on the Liberty Tax Service pregame show. How can you improve your game when it comes to saving tax dollars? Put Liberty Tax on your team and benefit from their knowledge and experience. They dig for every deduction and credit and guarantee the most accurate result. Liberty Tax prepares individual and business taxes, plus bookkeeping and payroll service. They are trusted locally, respected nationally. Liberty Tax, best choice for professional tax services. Anthony Barr is alongside Reese Dunker and Brian Shoemaker tonight.
I mean, you want to talk about royalty in the house.
I mean, this is exciting.
What are you paying him to be here right now?
As my wife says, his voice is gonna put Tap on the map. So here we go.
On the map.
Oh, boy.
Real
Bar
quick,
is high.
So for our pregame show here, usually I like to preview both teams. Guess what? I'm only doing half that tonight. I'm putting Brian on the spot, and he's going to tell you about Unity here in just a second. Real quick about Western. They're 14-6 coming into tonight's matchup. A big 2-0 win last night over West Central. I say big. That might not be the proper use of the word big. A very lifeless win, I think I would say.
Yep.
Just kind of sleptwalk to a 2-set victory over a nothing against West Central, a not good West Central team. So to win tonight, they're going to have to play tenfolds better, and hopefully we see that. Last night's stats, though, Sophie led the way with 9 kills. Paisley had 8 of them in second. Alyssa and Candace combined for 18 kills, 10 from Alyssa, 8 from Candace. And then Lauren led the way with 12 digs, followed by Sophie with 8. As we know, Western and Unity have matched up once this season already. It was a 2-0 win for Unity at the Lady Sons Classic. I believe that kicked off the Lady Sons Classic for both teams. Is that correct? So with that said, I'm going to throw it over to Brian to tell you about this Men in Unity team.
Lady Mustangs are 15-3 on the season after a little bit of a gritty 3-set win over West Prairie last night at Colchester. Unity won the first set 25-8. And after that, things kind of went south really quickly for Unity. They were down 18-8 in the second set before coming back and losing 25-21. And grinded out finally a 25-22 win in set 3. Sailor Berry had 12 kills, 15 digs last night. Jillian Schaefer, the setter, had 37 assists and 11 digs. Morgan Arnsman had 17 kills and 3 blocks. We'll talk about her through the night. Sadie Shoemaker had 10 service points. Michaela Voth had 15 service points, including 5 aces. And Cody Duke was able to put 3 balls down on the defensive side with 3 blocks. This team is finished third up at the Williamsfield Rova tournament, lost to the host team and the eventual champion, Rova Williamsfield, in 2. They have wins over Quincy Notre Dame in the opening match of the season in 2 sets. They just got a win over Augusta Southeastern in a really, really tough 3-set battle at Unity a couple weeks ago. This team got a win over Illini West at the Lady Sons Classic, where they ended up finishing second, Unity's best finish since they won the championship 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, I believe it was, with Kira Carruthers and Ashlyn Arnsman and company. Seth Klusmeyer's got a pretty versatile offense here. Jillian Schaefer has turned into a really nice setter here during her junior season. She's got a pretty powerful attack up front. Reese Saylor Berry's probably one of the better athletes in this area on the female side. Morgan Arnsman has really developed into a nice hitter and really complements Jillian well. Cody Duke has really done a nice job up in the middle, and it goes a little deeper after that when you add Sadie Shoemaker and Michaela Voth in to take some swings every now and then. This team's gotten a little bit better on the defensive side. Tegan Campbell has really started to set up well as the libero, really getting some digs in the back. But when this team wants to play well, they're pretty tough to stop. But this has always been a really pesky matchup against Western. They've always found ways to stay in this matchup, and I would expect to see the same tonight out of this team.
Well, God, that just put me to shame. I mean, I'm going to start sending you my information. You're just going to start writing me a script before each game.
Everything's just memorized for him.
Oh, I know. That was phenomenal. I love that just going through it. So let me ask you this, Brian. For Western to have a legitimate chance tonight against Unity after that 2-set loss back in early September, what do the Lady Wildcats need to do well?
Lady Wildcats are going to have to establish defense up front. The times that we've seen Unity struggle a little bit, it's when teams get up at the net and are able to get some blocks down and kind of get them out of the rhythm here. But when you're able to get Barry and Arnsman and Duke going early, back row will have to play well tonight. Unity's had matches, the early matchup against Rushville Industry. Boy, Rushville Industry was super scrappy like you guys saw up at the Lady Sons tournament, really dug some things out. They had to fight for every single point they won against Southeastern. Southeastern, of course, always plays well in the back row, able to defend really well. But we saw Rova Williamsfield get up and block some things at the net. We saw Liberty when they lost to Liberty, one of their 3 losses on the season. Of course, you guys have seen Claire Ober play. She's fantastic up front. If a team can get up and play defense on this squad, they're going to keep themselves in it, and that's the first thing that Western's going to have to do tonight.
I'm excited to see that. I no factual basis on this, but Anthony, you've watched every game with me. Does it feel like Western is probably one of ranked lower in the area in terms of blocks as a team? Does that sound about right?
Yeah, I would agree with you.
So that'll be a fun challenge for them tonight. So my last question here from this fun little pregame that we've gotten to do. For the Lady Wildcats, if they can't get up for this game, then what game can they? Obviously, we've well documented their 1-6 record against teams above 500 up to this point of the season. That heartbreaking loss to Pittsfield, where they came out and dominated the first set, and then ultimately lost in 3. That big win they have on the season so far to this point is Triopia. Here is a chance for number 2. You have a really big crowd. A lot of people from Western have come out to support. You've got a big Unity contingent here as well. So again, if you cannot get up for this one, then I question your ability as a student athlete.
Well, I think one of the things we've seen too, Reese, on the Unity side here through the season, we have seen teams come prepared and want to play against this Unity team. I think after a win against Quincy Notre Dame, after a win against Illini West early, we've seen teams come out and they will give Unity their best shot every night. And so I would suspect to see the same here. Again, we've always seen this Western team be pesky against this Unity squad. We've seen it the past couple of years in different varsity situations. Unity won a regional 2 years ago. We came here to Western. That team gave them a great match that night. Yeah. So, Western's got one of those gyms that's kind of got its own little unique feel to it with the way the ceiling is flat and things like that. And so, it's for the culture here with the polls. And
love that you work that in right there.
Yeah,
for the culture.
For the culture here. It's all for the culture here. So, but no, really excited. And, of course, there's some talent on this Western squad. There definitely is. You guys have seen it, and it's a lot of this younger movement here for this squad that's starting to build a foundation. And, with that comes growth. And you see that every night in and out. Anthony and I talk a lot about this Western squad, how they just have the ups and downs. And sometimes when some of your some of your more talented players are younger, that's just going to be part of it. We saw the same thing with Unity last year, which was really not a senior on the roster. Right. Seniors on the roster that just didn't play very much. So it was all junior, freshman, sophomore dominated. And now you're starting to see those seniors really start to step up. But, like you guys have talked, this is the time now you want to start playing your best volleyball. We're about a week away from the seed meeting. We're about a month from regionals. Yep. This is the time, if you're going to start to turn the corner, to do it now, and you can start to put some of that stuff in the past, and we'll see what happens tonight.
All right, we're going to step away for national anthem and starting lineups here in-house. We'll be back with you right here on tap. All right, back here with you, Anthony Barrs alongside Reese Dunker and special guest Brian Shoemaker of Central Illinois Sports. You can catch him all winter long over there. Starting lineups here for the Wildcats, it'll be Alyssa Barrai, Sophie Renneker, Paisley Patterson, the 3 sophomores. Then it'll be Chevy McCoy, Brindley McQuay, Lauren White in the libero, and Emma Dixon rounds it out.
On the opposite side for the Lady Mustangs, on the outside, it'll be Sailor Berry and Michaela Voth. On the opposite side, it'll be Sadie Shoemaker. Jillian Schaefer is the setter for this squad. In the middle, it'll be the senior Cody Duke, along with the sophomore Morgan Arnsman. And rounding out this squad will be, who do I got left? Is that it?
I think you said
Tegan Campbell is the libero.
There you go.
We always forget one, right? We always forget one. Yeah, Tegan Campbell will be the libero. She'll be coming in normally for Michaela Voth and Sadie Shoemaker in rotation. As it looks like Sadie Shoemaker will serve first here for Unity as they've won the toss.
Pretty good little student section on hand for Western over there in their White Lies t-shirts.
Yeah, we'll see if they make a little noise. Last time they made a little noise, they got shut down by the...
Yeah, looking back on it, the reason was quite rightful.
Yeah, it'll be Shoemaker back to serve, and a good serve it is across to White. Barai's middle for Dixon, dug out by Barry. Good block there, another good save. That's up off the ceiling, and that'll be a point. Western, and they score the first one, and I think we're about 67% of the time right now, Reese. The team that scores the first point in all Western games, the team that scores the first point wins that set.
Okay.
Isn't that an interesting stat?
You guys have got next-gen stats going on here. I'm going to have to follow some of these.
I'm going to let you take over, Brian.
Amazon Web Services sponsors us.
That'll be Arnsman. A little hand there from Dixon. And Patterson will send the free ball. It'll be Campbell. They'll go Arnsman in the middle, unblocked. Boy, that was dangerous. Patterson off the outside. That'll be a kill for her off the assist from Alyssa, and the Wildcats up 2-0.
Nice job to find the hole there in the back row. Tegan Campbell tried to dig things out, just a little too slow to get to the spot.
Tegan's fun to watch.
I thought you hit the nail on the head there. Unblocked.
Yeah.
Hit attempt. I can't believe that worked out for Western.
It'll be Barai's back to serve. That across to Campbell. It'll be Schaefer to Barry. Dug out by White. Bars go cross court to Patterson again. Little roll shot. She's going to hit that one long.
We'll see if Unity's able to get some things going up at the net. Not a lot of touches last night in the win over West Prairie. Had a few blocks. Cody had 3 as Schaefer will serve here for the Lady Mustangs.
Good serve across to McQuay. Barai, she'll go outside to Patterson. Up off the block. Campbell tracks it down. Great save. It'll be Barry on the other side. That'll be a kill for her. Knots us at 2.
Just like any good libero, Tegan Campbell really hustles in that back row, really not afraid to throw herself around and get her arms out there and just try to keep the ball in play.
Yeah, very impressive. What'd you say? She's a junior?
Junior.
Yeah. She's going to be fun to watch next year. Good little softball player as well. I coached her 1 year. That'll be across to White.
That probably didn't help her too much.
No, not at all. Barry's going to tip that one across. Arnsman keeps it alive, and Barry unblocked, but she's going to get called for the net violation.
3-2 Western lead. Dixon to serve for the first time tonight. The second Wildcat to serve. Barres had 2 earlier.
Good serve across to Duke. Wow. Barry loads up, makes you nervous, Brian.
She's got a hammer, just like her sister Kylie did. Kylie was a great attacker as well.
Wildcats up 4-2 here early. And set number 1. It'll be Dixon across to Barry. Schaefer will go outside or right side to Arnsman. Barnes will go to Patterson. That'll be up off the block and a kill for Paisley.
I said there's going to be a touch there.
Yeah, just barely.
Just barely.
I didn't think there was initially.
Well, I just thought maybe the trajectory of the ball looked like it shot up a touch, but that's so hard to see. And it's really hard to see when you're up on the stand. Like, we have a good view of it.
Yep.
Good serve across from Dixon. That deep. Tegan played that one. It'll be Patterson to Barres and McQuay. Good dig out by Campbell. Sailor Berry off the outside. Dug from Dixon will be back row. How about a free ball? Short one. Good hustle from Campbell. That one's going to be hit long and just out of play.
Western's doing a nice job here in the early part of this set, guys, just getting hands up.
Yeah.
You know, you got to get the hands up like we talked about. Try to get that ball a little bit misdirection, not let them load up and just hammer it down the line.
Dixon with another good serve. Schaefer Outside to Barry. Good block from Chevy McCoy. Barry's going to send that one deep. Duke's able to get it. They'll go right side to both. And that one's going to find the floor and a kill for Michaela.
Jillian Schaefer's really improved on that back set, really trying to find some opposite directions. And one of the things she's really done this year, guys, from a Unity perspective, is just being able to get versatile in who she's setting things up to, and really kind of gives Unity a lot of options.
Yeah, I think that's really key. Move that ball around. It'll be Barnes. Backside to Patterson off the block. Kept alive. Patterson's going to throw that one down. Barry goes up on a man.
Yeah, she put that one down.
She is tough.
She's got hops.
Is that her second kill
That is her
there?
second kill.
We always say we're going to keep stats for just one or two girls from the other team. Tonight would have been a great time for that.
I am keeping some kill stats. That's going to be an ace from Morgan Arnsman.
That's one of those that Western can't have if they want to beat this Unity team. Good serve, but just a miscommunication from Patterson and White.
Makes it 6-5 here. A little run for the Mustangs. That's going to be a net serve from Arnsman. Makes it 7-5.
So Allison Woods entering for the first time today for Patterson. She's going to serve as well.
That'll get Sophie Renniker to the front row.
Usually a welcome sight.
Good serve across from Woods. It'll be Campbell to Schaefer. Outside to Barry. Good block there from Chevy McCoy. And Barry will hit that one. It'll be Allison Woods. White. Outside to Renniker. And that's going to be long, out of play.
Western's third hitting error up to this point. Or sorry, second hitting error. My bad. I read the kills as the air column there.
Shoemaker will come in for Tegan Campbell as Michaela Voth steps up to serve.
That'll be across to McQuay. It'll be Barrise. Outside to Renniker. Good dig from Arnsman. Up off the ceiling. That short ceiling is tough. McCoy's going to go up unassisted and get the kill. That short ceiling really comes into play.
You know, just at Unity, Unity's got the myriad of rafters up there that can cause some trouble.
I'm going to put you on the spot. What's the ceiling height at the high school gym in Unity?
You know, it's just as tall as it was last year.
Great answer.
Just as tall as it was last year. We haven't got that raised yet.
He sounds like he's running for office or something.
You're not a kid.
Just as tall as it was last year. So
that's a good serve by McCoy that Unity wasn't able to handle.
9-6 here on the Great River scoreboard. That across to Arnsman. It'll be Schaefer. She'll go right side to Barry. Barry took a little off of that one. Barrise middle for McCoy. Dug out by Campbell. And how about a block from Barrise, a solo block, and she doesn't get very many of them, but we're going to hear about that one, Reese.
Let alone against Sailor Barry. That's one to scrapbook.
We always laugh because, obviously, she rides home from the games with us, and as every game when we're an hour from home, she gets a block. She's only had 2 or 3 all year, but it's when we have to listen to her.
Well, as we said, Western's doing a nice job here so far, getting their hands up and getting their hands on the ball right now, and Unity's got to figure out how to get around it.
Arnsman with a little roll shot to the back row. Barr is going to dump that one. Barry goes up, and what a good attack on a 2-ball.
Well, the biggest thing you've seen in Sailor's offense from last year as a junior, this year as a senior, is just the crafty play. She's got the hammer. Everyone knows that. But finding those sweet spots, finding those little touches is something that she's really improved upon here in senior year.
Court awareness is fantastic. Renniker with a good attack to the back row. That up off the ceiling as well. And it'll be Duke. That'll be Shoemaker. Dug out by White. Barrise outside to Renniker. She'll rise up. Dug out by Barry, and that's going to be into the net from Schaefer. Makes it 11-7 Wildcats.
Don't think Western could have asked for a better start up to this point.
No, I think this is exactly what you both said in the pregame, like what needed to happen. Good serve from White. It'll be Duke on the right side. Head up off the block of Renniker, and that'll be a kill for Cody Duke.
So does that go as a dig error or a block error?
This is where it gets tricky, Brian.
Brian
is the official,
the official all-knower things of things is Duke will get it. You know, you call it I just call it a kill. I guess you get tooled off of it. It's a blocking error if you're really looking for stats. Tim Kerr might be watching. Maybe he'll let us know if Southeastern's not playing tonight.
He is always asking, what can we do? What's this stat mean? What's that stat mean? Good long rally here. Barr is outside to Renniker. That'll be up off the Arnsman block and a kill for Soph, and we'll take a second look at that. On the Sullivan Auctioneers Instant Replay, John and Rodney Barman, your local representatives. If you're interested in buying or selling real estate, give one of them a call. They would be happy to help.
I think the point might have went the wrong way on that one, potentially. I was thinking it was 13-7 instead of 12-8.
No, it was 11-8
okay.
Going into that. Reniker back serving. Schaefer, she'll go middle for Arnsman, and she puts one away.
Morgan Arnsman really has taken a big stride this year. It's hard when you're a freshman. You get thrown into varsity rotation, just as you guys know with some of your young girls. But, man, just has really taken a big step this year in sophomore play.
Yeah, she looks great. It'll be Shoemaker back to serve. And that serve makes it 13-9. It's always hard to broadcast when it's your own kids, too.
You know,
like I like to bite my tongue and don't talk.
You and I sat there a couple of years ago in a junior high state tournament, and you were pretty calm and cool through most of it.
Man, it's tough. Sometimes you just got to stay quiet. Armson's going to hit that across. It'll be dug by Bar Eyes. McQuay will go get it. She'll pop it up for Patterson, who can't quite get it over the net. Makes it 13-10.
It's Patterson's second attacking error so far.
Schaefer back to serve for the Mustangs. That'll be across to White. Bars will track it down. Patterson with a little roll shot, blocked. White to Patterson, and she's going to get the kill off the White assist. That one just kind of manufactured. And Coach Pulver letting them know. We don't see a lot of that.
No, not at all.
Good serve across from Dixon. It'll be Schaefer right back to Barry. That'll be off the McQuay block. Tracked down by Campbell. And Duke will hit it deep. It'll be Reniker to Bar-Eye. She'll go right outside to Patterson. Dug out by Campbell. Schaefer to Duke. Bars will go back row to Reniker. She's going to sail that one long. Makes it 14-11.
Yeah, only long by about, 8-12 feet?
I don't know. The last time you said that, she told you about it.
Yeah,
the next day
you're very right. Very right. Swore it wasn't the adrenaline.
Good serve across from Arnsman, just long. And that is up here with us. Makes it 15-11.
Off the top of my head, I think that's the third Unity service error.
Correct.
And that's something we've seen Western have a problem with most of the year. Shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah. Unforced errors are tough. That'll be Woods serving across to Campbell. Schaefer middle for Barry, and it'll be a kill for her. That's her third of set one.
Kind of looked like it went straight through the hands of Woods. Hard ball to hit, though, nonetheless, from Barry swinging straight down. 15-12 is the score. Western leads.
And that one's going to be just long, and another service error for the Mustangs.
And both of those have been long by about a grand total of 3 feet, if that.
Got the Hawkeye virtual measurement in here to get those numbers real quick.
That's why this another great culture thing about this gym.
Great culture about the gym.
It'll be Duke, and that's a hitting error from her. Wildcats up by 5. That ties their biggest lead, and we're going to get timeout Mustangs. We will take it as well. Be right back here with you.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Gully and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss. Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations.
All right, it'll be McQuay back to serve for the Wildcats. They've got a 5-point lead here in set one. That's going to be an ace for McQuay. That was right back by the line, guys.
Yeah, Western finding the line. Unity not at this point. That's the first service error for the Lady Wildcats up to this point.
That wasn't a service error.
Service ace.
There we go.
Service ace.
I knew what you meant. It'll be Barry off the right side. She'll tip it up and over the block. Woods to bar eyes, and that's going to make it across. And how about a kill for Allison Woods on the free ball? Makes it 19-12. McQuay with another good one over Arnsman. It'll be Schaefer outside to Shoemaker. She'll tip it up and over. It'll be McQuay, bar eye. She'll go right outside to Riniker, who rises up, puts one away. And the Wildcats win the race to 20. And we're going to get timeout number 2 for the Mustangs. We will take it as well. It's 20-12. Be right back. All right, McQuay will be back to service, 20-12 here in set number 1. And a good serve across to Campbell. It'll be Schaefer. Middle for Barry. And a huge block from McCoy, and that'll result in point Western. You know, and Reese, we've seen that a couple times throughout the year. It's been typically McCoy and Dixon that get the few blocks we talked about in the pregame.
McCoy's been especially effective here tonight.
Yeah.
Got their hands on a lot of them at the net.
Clogging up the middle, it'll be Duke. Good dig from Reniker. McQuay back to Reniker, and that's going to be a kill for Soph off the Brendan McQuay assist. And everything going right for the Wildcats right now.
Well, Western doing just a nice job, like you said, just getting the ball put down, really. And Unity's got to start to figure this out on the defensive side. At what we're assuming might be a second set coming up here for sure, maybe down 1.
It'll be Barry off the right side, and what a kill from her. That is her 4th here in set number 1.
Saylor will come up to set here, a defending state champion in track and field. And
unbelievable.
Yeah, just wild.
Barres will keep it alive, and Reniker tries to tip it across, and she won't.
Attacking error number 5 for Western. All things considered, that's a pretty big win at this point. Only 5 attacking errors against the Unity team.
For sure. Barres, Middleford, Reniker. It'll be Schaefer. How about Duke? And that's off the McCoy block. And the Mustangs string 3 together here.
Cody's really started to find herself. Tore her ACL there a couple of years ago as a sophomore. And, you know, never really quite looked like herself. But now really knees got some strength back underneath it and really starting to play well.
Reniker with a little roll shot across to Barry, and Schaefer will set Duke again. Tipped across, it'll be Reniker. Barres right back to Reniker. She'll rise up, and a kill from her. And we'll take a second look at that one as the Wildcats are up 23-15 here in set number 1.
Kill number 9 up to this point. Reniker's 4th on 12 swings.
It'll be White back to serve here for the Wildcats. Campbell pops that one up. It'll be Schaefer right side to Duke. That's going to be hit long and right up here at the table.
We've taken a couple shots up here.
Wildcats have a set point here in set number 1. Schaefer outside to Shoemaker. She'll take a swing at it. Dug out. Reniker's able to pop it across, and it'll be a kill for Sophie off the Arnsman hand, and that's how set number 1's going to end. The Wildcats 25-15. We'll be back with set 1 stats right after this. Central State Bank is a proud supporter of Western Wildcat Athletics, with locations in Kinderhook, Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield,
Quincy, and Clayton, Central State Bank is central to your banking needs. Stop in or visit us online at csb123.com. Go Wildcats! Keep your car or light truck running at its best. Head for Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy. Nomad Services Incorporated is a full-service automotive repair shop specializing in automotive and light truck repair and service. Whether it's that check engine light, an electrical problem, steering, suspension, or climate control, give them a call today at 217-430-6170 or visit Nomad Services at 325 Vermont in Quincy.
All right, back here with you at the end of set one. The Wildcats win that one 25-15. Reese, what do you got for some stats on the Cats?
Yeah, 10 kills on 31 total attacks. Renneker led the way with 5. Patterson had 3, and then 1 apiece from McCoy, Woods, and yeah, that equals 10. So 5 total attacking errors, and then 8 assists. Alyssa had 6 of them. 1 from Brindley, 1 from Lauren. We talked about it in the intermission right there. No service errors for Western, a major victory for them. 1 ace, that was from Brindley. 22 total digs led by Sophie with 5, and 3 girls with 4.
On the other side, for Sailor Berry, I had her for 4 kills. Arnsman had 1, Duke had 1, both had 1. Mustangs look to reset here in set number 2.
Well, some of the things Unity's going to have to do right here is just find ways to get around this blocking attack right now. Like we said, Western's come to play tonight, and we knew that was a possibility. And Unity's got to get some focus here and start to figure this out.
Yeah, lock in just a bit. It'll be Arnsman. And Bareyes gets her hands on it, kept alive from McQuay. Bareyes will pop it up. White with the free ball. A little miscommunication between McQuay and White there. And the first point's going to go to the Mustangs. You know what we say about first points.
They win 68% of the time?
Yeah, and just got a little bit better.
So for Unity, they have lost first sets this season to the opening match against Southeastern at the Lady Sons Classic. Lost that one in 2. Lost the first set in the rematch against Southeastern. Won that one in 3. As that one gets a little dump over, and we'll get a quick point there. Lost the first set against Williamsfield Rova. Lost that one in 2. And lost the first set against Liberty. Lost that one in 3.
Bareyes back to serve. That'll be across to Duke. That's going to be up off the hands. Tracked down by Campbell, and she went a long way to get it. And that'll be sent by Barry. It'll be White to Bareyes. She'll go right outside to Patterson, who loads up. That'll be a kill for her. Off the hands of Campbell. I can't tell you how many times we've played 3 sets this year.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see one here, but if Western could continue this level of play.
Feels like a bunch. Another serve across from Bareyes. It'll be Arnsman in the middle. Dug out by Renneker up off the ceiling. Bareyes will get it. And Patterson, that'll be hitting air on her.
Not a bad play, not a bad idea, Anthony, the way she's been going, just to try and throw things off a little bit and stay versatile, but not the worst idea in the world.
Yeah, I really thought that one coming off the ceiling. It's just timing issues are abundant. So, B. Schaefer back to serve. White to Bareyes. She'll go outside to Patterson. Little roll shot across to Duke. Schaefer to Berry. That'll be off the Dixon block, out of bounds, and a kill for Sailor Berry.
Well, one of the things Sailor's working on there, the way she swung, trying to tool it off there, Anthony, I think that was something Elise Beckhart was talking to her during the 3-minute break, was trying to not just have to go straight down at the floor. Find ways to angle it off, get the tool.
Yeah, use that block to your advantage. Bars will go right side to Dixon. That'll be dug out by Campbell. It'll be Schaefer outside to Berry. And a good little tip. That was another good little spot. And that little corner was open. It finds the antenna and ties us at 3. Dixon back to serve. That'll be across to Duke. Schaefer right side to Arnsman. Dug out by Dixon. Bar eyes to Patterson. Kind of rolls that one across the net. Kept alive from Campbell. Reniker with a dig. Bar eyes right side to McQuay, and that'll be into the net. And the Mustangs back on top, 4-3.
Yeah, hitting error number 2 already in this set. A grand total of 5 in set 1. Big key to having a chance here all night long is limiting those errors altogether.
Arnsman across to Patterson. White tries to get around her and can't. And it'll be a 2-point lead for the Mustangs, their biggest of either set so far. Arnsman across to White. Bar eyes. Back row for Reniker. She's going to hit that one out of bounds.
I don't know if that was intentional, but that had some slice to it.
Yeah, I tried to find that sideline right there and just a little off. Hawkeye measurement says it's out by about 8 inches.
That's what high school volleyball's missing.
You are right. White bars will track that one down to be Reniker from the back row. Across to Arnsman. Schaefer. Up for Berry. She'll tip that, and we're going to get a net violation on Sailor Berry. That's her second one of the night.
Quincy High wins in 2 tonight, 28-26, 25-19 over WB6 foe Rock Island after the loss at Hannibal last night.
Yeah, that would have been a fun one to be at. That's going to be an ace for Allison Woods. Looked like it just kind of caught Campbell off guard. I'm not sure she heard the whistle on the stand.
You know, that's one thing I don't envy about those Western Big Six schools. I don't know if the game was in Quincy or Rock Island, but one of those schools has to turn and make that drive home.
Mm-hmm. It's a long way.
It's right up there by Mercer County. At least that was a Saturday at 5 a.m. It'll be Bar eyes outside to Reniker. That'll be a kill for her off the Duke block, and we're knotted at 6 apiece. Second tie here of set number 2. Barry dug out by Woods. It'll be up off the ceiling. White was able to get to it just barely right here underneath of us.
Yeah, Lauren sure isn't afraid as the libero to throw her body around. I think it was a couple games ago here we saw her dive into the bench over there.
Good serve across the Woods. Reniker. Bars will send the free one, and it's deep and out of play. We missed our chance to let everybody know the score was 6-7, Reese.
Oh, what a shame.
I don't know if you have that going around in your world, Brian, but
you know,
it's very annoying.
I'm too old to concern myself about it. And it'll be a quick ace there as the first pass just couldn't get up enough. Ace for the Mustangs, and we'll get a timeout from Western. Unity leads 9-6 as we head to the break here in set number 2.
Hi, I'm JR. This is Tiger Hawk.
From phone to email to covering your IT department, Tiger Hawk is here to fulfill Quincy's IT needs. In a digitally evolving world, your IT and security must be top of mind. Tiger Hawk is here to prioritize and manage these spaces for you. But don't take my word for it.
Tiger Hawk Technologies to me means our IT is taken care of and we have peace of mind sleeping at night. The one thing I love about Tiger Hawk is I can get a hold of somebody 24/7, 365 and get our problem solved immediately.
Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? Megan Wilson, your local agent with Hometown Real Estate and Pioneer Land Sales, can help. Call her today at 217-257-9401.
All right, back here with you. It's 9-6 Mustangs. That serve across from McQuay. It'll be up off the ceiling. Bar eyes to Reniker. Schaefer outside to Barry. She goes up and over the top, and what a good angle that was.
Starting to see Sailor, like we talked about just during the break there, Anthony, trying to be a little more creative here, not trying to just power things down, trying to find some open spots and finds one in the back row.
Yeah, her court awareness is fantastic.
She hangs up in the air for so long that I
she's got time.
I wish I could do something like that.
It'll be McQuay.
I used to back in the day.
Don't lie.
See some videos.
Man, that's a nice little dump off as Barry couldn't track it down in time. It'll be a point for Western.
That was off the assist of Alyssa. Is that correct?
It was. Yeah. I used to be able to dunk a volleyball. Now I can't even touch the net.
Father Time's undefeated.
Yeah, it's tough. It's going to catch up with you, Reese, before too long. Yeah, huge block from McCoy, but that one's going to go to the back row and out of bounds.
I did kind of enjoy the way she turned her body there to see if it was going to be in as it landed a couple feet out of bounds.
Good serve across the wood. Barrise. Middle for Reniker. That'll be off the block and out of bounds. Gonna kill for Soph. I like all the hitting we're doing. And I don't know how many times we've said throughout the year, girls, just hit the ball hard, quit tipping. It seems like when you get in that tipping routine, that's all you do.
And we've really seen that as Western gets tired throughout the course of games. So
for sure.
If this does go 3 sets, that'll be something to keep an eye on.
That'll be Duke tipping that one across. Barrise will just tip it across to Shoemaker. It'll be Schaefer. Middle for Duke, and that's going to be a kill for her. And we'll take a second look at that on the Sullivan Auctioneers instant replay.
$12-8, two beautifully divisible numbers.
Barrise middle for Dixon. She'll just tip it up and over. Kept alive by Arnsman. And a little back row attack there from Duke. Almost worked out. Schaefer, middle for Arnsman. We're going to get a net violation. That's the third one tonight on the Mustangs. I don't know who they got that one on, Brian.
I think it was Schaefer.
That's what I would
just got a little too tight to the net.
I see that every once in a while out of Alyssa, too. She runs up the set for us, and like her ponytail hit the net or something, you know. And
so what you're saying is
shave their head.
Just what I was getting at.
You try telling Alyssa that.
I'll let you know how that goes tomorrow.
Middle for Arnsman. She rises up in a huge block from Emma Dixon. Wildcats on a little run of their own here. The Mustangs have led by as many as 4. It'll be Arnsman off the outside, dug out by Reniker. Bars will pop it up for Patterson. She'll take it down the line, and a great angle from Paisley makes it a 1-point game. Allison Murphy in the game. Is she usually in rotation there, or is that did I miss her?
At times, it looks like Michaela might be on the bench there. Cody's also as well. Allison's been sidelined a little bit with a collarbone injury. Nice back row player, though.
It'll be White to Barrise. She'll go right outside to Patterson, who's going to get a kill as she has to reach out and snare that one.
That was some phenomenal athleticism by Paisley there to reach back.
You know, we don't see a lot of quick sets to Paige. She likes the higher, slower set for the footwork, and that was a good one for her to adjust on the fly. I like seeing that. Reniker with a good serve across to Campbell. That'll be tipped across by Schaefer. Barrise. She'll go right back to Patterson. Be tipped across. Then we'll have a net violation on Schaefer, I believe. Is that who you saw? That's
no. Looked like they called Arnsman in the net that time.
Yeah. Wildcats are going to take the lead 13-12.
Duke is going to come back in for Murphy.
Reniker across to Duke. It'll be Schaefer to Arnsman. Dug out by White, and we'll have a net violation on Emma Dixon.
Tight third set. I'm looking into the future. Tight second set here.
Well, we've got it on the board as 3.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Don't blame me.
The third period.
We are traveled time here.
Barra is able to get that one out of the net.
And we're going to get a lift here. Looks like.
You know the reason it's the third period? Because our phenomenal scorekeeper isn't here. I will let you divulge the reason.
I'm going to leave that one alone here. It's a 14-13 game, and my guess is he's probably tuned in right now, following along.
Devin, we miss you.
We miss you. Shoemaker back to serve. It'll be McQuay to Barrise. She'll go middle for Dixon. Duke wins that battle at the net. Barnes tips that one across. Dug out by Shoemaker. That one's going to roll off the net. From Michaela Voth. Ties us at 14. That's our 6th tie here of set number 2. That one right off the top of the net. Arnsman, roll shot to the back row. It'll be White to Barrise. She'll pop it up for Patterson. And that one's going to be off the block. Going to kill for Pays. Wildcats back on top by 1. And this is really what you more expected there even in set number 1. Just kind of back and forth and both teams hitting the ball hard. Barrise with a net serve.
I purposely did not say anything before she went back to serve, but that was the first service error on Western to this point. Did not want to be accused of a jinx.
Schaefer back to serve here for the Mustangs, tied up at 15. That one across to Renneker. White. Outside to Patterson off the block, and it'll be another kill for Pays. Assist White.
Kill number 5 of the set for Paisley, and kill number 8 total on the night.
Dixon across the barrier to be Schaefer. Right side to Arnsman. Wow, she put that one down.
Yeah, nothing Alyssa could really do about that. That looks like me when I get a good one lobbed across in pickleball. I can always get a pickleball reference in, guys. Always, always, always.
He's young. White to Barrise. She'll pop it up for McCoy up off the block. Kept alive. Renneker back row. Barry kept that one there, kept alive from McCoy. McCoy's able to get her hands on it, but nonetheless, that'll be a kill for Sailor Barry.
Sailor's ability to just jump and get right back up after a block it's really unrivaled. Just her ability to just hop, 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 just get right back up to where she was at.
Arnsman across to Patterson. Barrise for McCoy. Dug out by Campbell. Duke in the middle, dug by Barrise. It's going to be passed right back across, and Schaefer right back out to Barry. That's a good little angle. We've seen that actually play out several times and work. Duke tips that one. That's going to find the floor in front of Barrise. And it's a 2-point lead here for the Mustangs. It's 18-16. We'll be back with you right after this.
Hi, I'm JR. This is Tiger Hawk.
From phone to email to covering your IT department, Tiger Hawk is here to fulfill Quincy's IT needs. In a digitally evolving world, your IT and security must be top of mind. Tiger Hawk is here to prioritize and manage these spaces for you. But don't take my word for it.
Tiger Hawk Technologies to me means our IT is taken care of and we have peace of mind sleeping at night. The one thing I love about Tiger Hawk is I can get a hold of somebody 24/7, 365 and get our problem solved immediately.
Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? Megan Wilson, your local agent with Hometown Real Estate and Pioneer Land Sales, can help. Call her today at 217-257-9401.
Mustangs on top 18-16 here as Morgan Arnsman will continue service for Unity. They trail 1-0 here in set number 2.
Barrise, she'll go right side to Patterson. That'll roll off the net and a kill for Pays off the assist from Alyssa. Back to a 1-point game. We'll see Patterson sit down. Woods will check in. Paisley had a great rotation that time around, Reese.
Yeah, 6 total kills here in set number 2. More than the rest of the Wildcats combined. Woods has Western's lone ace in the set to this point.
Campbell, that one there going to be popped up for Duke. She makes a good play on it. That's up off the ceiling.
That's one Lauren's going to want back.
That's one Alyssa's going to want back. All she has to do is rise up. That's going to be tracked down by Woods, and nothing they can do with it.
Nice effort from Woods, though, just to keep the ball in play. just even to keep things going there for Western on that one. 20-17 here. Both will continue serve.
Good serve across the Woods. Barnes will go get it. It'll be Reniker. Dug out by both, and same kind of thing we've seen on the Western side, Brian. Just miscommunication right at the ball.
Just not talking right now is Unity. We've seen a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of just out of sync here through the night.
McQuay back to serve. Campbell, that's going to be hit across and out of bounds. That'll be an ace for McQuay.
First, second ace of the night.
Back to a 1-point game. McQuay to Campbell. Schaefer for Barry. And that's going to make it into the bleachers.
Unity trying to stretch this thing out to 3 here.
McQuay's going to sit down for the first time, Reese. And
I was kind of surprised by that. I didn't think she played that ball.
No, I didn't either, but she might be getting a little fatigued. We see that happen. And like you say, with Unity looking to stretch it to 3, that one there, not a very good set. Reniker kept alive by White. Bar-Eyes back to her. She'll roll it across. Shoemaker gets her hands on it. Little collision over there. I hope everybody's okay. Bar-Eyes right back to Reniker off the block. Kept alive by Campbell. Outside to Shoemaker. That's going to be blocked and comes back down inbounds, and that's Chevy McCoy with another block.
Yeah, Chevy's been great tonight. Kind of both two of Western's biggest games of the season, Pittsfield and then tonight against Unity. Chevy has come to play.
Barry looks a little shaken up, Brian, on that left knee. Maybe a cut or something. I don't know. She was looking at it.
A lot of collision there in that last rally, and we'll see more of it here.
That'll be tipped across. It'll be Duke in the middle. That's going to be unblocked, and the Mustangs lead 22-20. Duke back to serve. Short serve, kept alive by Woods. Bars will track it down. We'll get a free ball sent across. Schaefer to Arnsman off the block of Dixon. And a kill for her.
Unity 2 points away from sending us to the 6th set of the evening here. JV went 3 sets.
Makes for a long night, doesn't it, Reese?
Sure
it's
does.
only 8:30 here, and we live here, unlike Brian. White.
Just rub it in, why don't you?
You know,
It'll be Arnsman, and that's going to be hit long, and great leave from Lauren White. That may come back to us. It does.
I'd already given up, and that set was coming off.
I tried.
Good serve across from Reniker. It'll be Barry. How about Arnsman in the middle? She's going to hit that one long. That smacks the camera. And it's a 1-point game here, 23-20. We're going to get timeout. Minden Unity will take it as well. Be right here with you. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 217-222-7173 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Whether you're looking for branding photos, family portraits, newborn sessions, senior pictures, or even wedding photography, Addie Elizabeth Photography has you covered. Professional, creative, and passionate about telling your story through timeless images. Call today to book your session and let Addie help you capture life's most meaningful moments.
Couple of hitting errors have let Western back into this one. They trail by 1 point, 23-22. They took the first set over Unity 25-15. Serve over to Arnsman, hammers it down. Nice block from Western. Another try for Barry. She'll dump it over to the right side.
Arnsman tips that across to Reniker. It'll be Bar-Eyes outside to Patterson. That's going to be blocked, kept alive by Arnsman. Duke will send it across. It'll be Reniker to Bar-Eyes. Outside to Patterson again. That one off the block. Great play from Campbell back there as that ball kind of got direction changed. That's going to be kept alive. Dixon will tip that across. Middle for Arnsman, and she hammers one right at Reneker, and we've got a set point here in set number 2 for the Mustangs.
Well, points haven't come easy for Morgan Arnsman tonight, and when the set is like that, that's what she's capable of, as we'll see if Shoemaker can close this out here in set number 2 for the Mustangs.
Good serve across. White, bar eyes. Patterson off the block, and that'll be a kill for Pays. The Wildcats aren't done yet. It's 24-23. McQuay's going to check back in for the front row for Macy Otker. Bareyes will be back to serve.
After a Unity
We've
timeout.
got a timeout.
Yeah, we've got a timeout. I didn't even hear him blow the
Timeout
whistle.
Unity.
All right, we're going to take it as well. I'll be right back here with you.
Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Call or text 217-214-3423 or visit adams.net today to join the winning team.
All right, back here with you. 24-23, Bareyes serving that across to Duke. That almost hits the floor, but it's going to be played on by Barry. It'll be White to Bareyes. She'll go middle for Dixon. And a kill for Emma, and it's 24-24, and that's off the hands of Sailor Berry. And now we'll play to 26. Of course we will. We have nothing else to do tonight, Reese.
Oh, the back of my eyelids are quite appealing.
Bareyes with a serve across to Campbell. That one's going to be tipped up and over, and some trouble as a free ball gets over top. And they're asking for over the net. I think it was right on top of the net.
Right there. It was close. It'll be Schaefer serving for the Lady Mustangs. Set point here.
That one across to White. Bareyes, right side for Dixon. She'll just tip it up and over, played on by Duke. Go right back to Barry with it, and she'll put it away, and the Mustangs are going to win set number 2, 26-24. We're going to step away. We'll be back with you for some stats and set 3 right after this.
Barry Dental Care is the answer to all your dental needs. From fillings to root canals or denture work, they have you taken care of. They also offer orthodontic work. Give them a call today at 217-335-2397 to schedule your appointment.
Are you in the market for a new home but can't find what you want? A&D Builders has been designing and building custom homes since 2004. They are also your local installer for in-ground pools. Give them a call today at 217-440-5930 for all your building needs.
All right, back here with you as the Mustangs win set number 2, 26-24, Reese.
Yeah, again, good job limiting the kills for the Lady Wildcats. Only 4 on 44 swings, 12 kills. Patterson had 7 of them, and then 2 apiece from Reneker. Dixon, 1 from McCoy. 12 total assists, 11 from Alyssa. 2 service aces to 1 service error. And then a grand total of 23 digs. Reneker led the way with 6, and then 5 from Brindley McQuay.
I'd like to say I kept some stats on the Mustangs that time, but I didn't. I got busy and
got too into the game.
I was too excited. I became a dad there for just a little while.
Well, we'll see how Unity responds here. They lost the second set last night, 25-20. They were down 18-8 in that set. Again, not a lot of 3-set matches this season so far for Unity. Second game against Southeastern went 3 against Liberty.
Like we kind of hinted about earlier here, the big thing to watch with Western is going to be where are their legs at. They've fatigued a lot in these third sets throughout the season. I really think back to that Pittsfield game, a lot of tipping then. The game against Henry Sinachwine, granted they had played 3 other games that day, but be curious to see where their legs are at for this one. Will they continue to swing?
It'll be Shoemaker to start off here for Unity as we begin the third set. On tap, Brian Shoemaker, Reese Dunker, Anthony Bareyes with you tonight. And we're going to get a hit as that one rolls off the net. It'll be a point for the Lady Mustangs to start things off as Patterson just couldn't get it above the tape.
And Brian, that's a good sign for you guys. First point, 2 for 2 so far tonight.
Yeah, now Brian's going to be keeping track of this the rest of the year.
I might have to. That's an interesting stat.
We started that back in junior high as a joke, and then now it's stuck, and we have a spreadsheet and everything. Dixon's going to hammer one. It'll be a tie game, 1-1. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Just something stupid, you know.
We all got to have our things.
Yeah.
Again, if you make it up, it's volleyball terminology.
Terry Beard's been texting as well, Reese. And, you know, he's full of terminology for volleyball.
I'd like to. Actually, I'm not even going to elaborate on that. That's digging a hole for myself.
It is. It'll be Arnsman in the middle, dug out by Bareyes. McQuay, she'll go outside to Patterson, and that's going to be into the net. Off the hands of Pays.
Second hitting error here for Patterson.
Ooh, that one up off the tape, kept alive by White. Patterson will send the free ball. Schaefer, middle for Arnsman, and she's hitting it hard right up here at us, and that smacks Tyler's camera again. In fact, it spun it around.
Go ahead and move Tyler's camera, because it's attracting them all.
Yeah, we'll fix our camera first.
He even gave you a nice little point after it happened.
Yeah. But he did say thank you, so that was nice. It'll be Dixon back to serve. It's a 2-2 game. Campbell. Schaefer outside to Barry, and that'll be a unblocked kill.
Yeah, neither Dixon or Reneker moved out of the back row to even make an attempt on that one. That was Barry on the kill, correct?
It was.
Mm-hmm. I can go ahead and tell you leaving her unblocked is probably not a...
That's the first kill here for the Mustangs this set, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Paisley has two hitting errors.
Dixon over to McCoy. That'll be Barry. Schaefer right back to Barry. And that'll be kill number 2 for her.
Well, one way or the other, guys, as we're starting this third set here, we talked about it in the pregame that Western had to get their hands on it and slow down the attacks, and they've done it through the night. I mean, there's no other way to say it. They've done it all through the night.
We'll see if it keeps true here in the third set as their legs start to go. It'll be White across to McCoy, dug out by Barry. Duke. Oh, that one rolls off the net out of the reach of McQuay. Mustangs up 5-2. Good start here for the Mustangs.
Best first 5 points they've had so far in this match.
Arnsman with an ace off the hands of White.
And to this point, Western, or of the 6 points that Unity has, half of them are on Western errors. 2 hitting errors and then a service error right there.
White Bars is going to track that one down at the scorer's bench. Patterson will send it across. They'll go right back to Barry. And I like the tempo that Unity, you said earlier, something, we talked about them just being a little slower, but their tempo right now, the Western blockers just can't get there even.
Yeah,
the ball's moving.
I mean, Unity's just looked a little bit slow here tonight, and part of that's due to Western defense. But now starting to get things in a little bit of a rhythm, a little better sync, and you see him start to speed up a little bit as Arnsman will put it over the net.
McCoy rolls that one across to Campbell. It'll be Schaefer outside to Barry. That'll be up off the McCoy block. And another point for the Mustangs. It'll be 9-2.
Western is in a boatload of trouble.
Actually, I thought it was going to be 9-2. I guess it's 8-2. I missed one.
It's 8-2. Janelle Schaefer will let you know if the score is incorrect. And I mean,
that's going to be an ace.
Going to fall in.
I think we might see a timeout from Coach Pulver.
Now it's 9-2. Timeout, Wildcats. We will take it as well.
This broadcast powered by Tiger Hawk Technologies, empowering your business with reliable IT solutions.
The Place in Barry offers Lotus drinks, iced coffees, hand-dipped ice creams, milkshakes, and much more. They're located in Barry on the corner of Mortimer and Decatur Street. Stop in for their drink of the week today. TA Productions would like to thank Bushmeyer Farms, Chad and Lindsay Reneker of Western Collision Center, Tacos Tequila, and Quincy Medical Group for being sponsors of today's broadcast.
All right, back here with you. It'll be Arnsman back to serve. Mustangs up 9-2 here in set number 3. Good short serve. That's going to be an ace off the hands of White.
Serve receive error number 4 of the third set for Western.
Arnsman able to just get that one just a few inches above the tape there, and that's something that Unity has not done a lot of tonight. Both Arnsman, Shoemaker, Jillian Schaefer, a lot of them can get that just a few inches above, and we haven't seen it a lot here this evening.
We're going to see freshman Reese Bushmeyer check in. We've seen her in some third sets this year. This is about when we see her.
And she usually plays very well in those third sets.
Arnsman's going to test her out right away. It'll be Bushmeyer. Bars will pop it up from McCoy. That'll be off the block. Going to kill for Chevy.
Much, much needed point.
Her dad, Bryce, probably watching from the combine right now. Bushmeyer Farms, proud sponsor here on tap. I would talk about her mom, but the last time I did that, I got in trouble. No, I'm kidding. Bryce got a good laugh out of it. It'll be Barry, dug out by Bushmeyer. What a play, and Brendan McQuay is going to send that one across. Schaefer to Duke. Dug out by White, up off the ceiling. Bar eyes, and not much she could do as it comes down off the ceiling.
Yeah, and that could have been a big point to get some momentum in Western's favor after that great play from Bushmeyer and Woods in the back row to
nice dig.
Keep it alive. Nonetheless, it's an 11-3 lead for Unity.
That'll be a net serve from Michaela Voth.
Is Voth just a sophomore?
Correct. Yeah, you'll see her, Morgan Arnsman, Jillian Schaefer, taking Campbell back in the 2026 roster of the Lady Mustangs.
Schaefer goes and gets that one, and Barry's just going to send one. It'll be Woods to Barai. She'll go right outside to Reneker, and that's up off the block, and a huge block from Cody Duke.
Duke had 3 last night. Again, as we talked, not a lot of touches last night, but when she can get up and get her hands on a few things, she's really proved herself as a middle blocker here.
Barais. It'll be Woods, and that's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, just
barely, and that was.
Just barely.
Right call.
We had a good angle with that.
Yeah. Don't see too many back row attacks from Allison Woods. She's got a big weekend ahead of her, giving up her Apple Festival Queen crown.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend. That's a net serve from Barry.
White's going to, Anthony, you can break down how that substitution worked. So was it just White for Bushmeyer?
Well, White came in for, she is opposite Chevy right now.
Okay.
Dixon had been checked out for Bushmeyer, so she checks back in. That'll be a kill off the right side.
And sooner rather than later, Western's going to need to rattle off probably 6 or 7 points in a row if they want to get back into this game.
Serve across the woods. Right up there by the ceiling again. It'll be Dixon. That'll be a kill for her. Off the hands of Barry.
Emma's second in set number 3.
Patterson's going to check back in, and hopefully we can get her going here.
Sophie, a good candidate to score a couple points with her serve.
That one was tough. Good play from Schaefer. Arnsman's going to tip it across. Renneker will dig it out. It'll be bar eyes to Patterson. She hits a nice little line shot played on by Duke. That was fantastic. Otker to bar eyes. To Paisley. They'll go cross court to Shoemaker. Pays with a big dig. And Paisley with a roll shot there. A little collision. Seems like these long rallies. That's a good dig from White. Kept alive. Bar eyes at the net against Arnsman. That one rolls across and off the hands. Man, what a rally.
What a rally. Just kind of ended in an odd way. Duke was kind of on her heels. Didn't even really get up off the floor and just kind of slapped it over, and it just rolled over the tape and off the hands to the floor.
That was perfect. It's going to be Shoemaker back to serve. 9-point lead here for the Mustangs. Their largest of the night. Otker, bar eyes, right side for Renneker. Schaefer pops that up for Shoemaker. Bar eyes to Patterson, rolls it across, and we've seen that several times as it rolls down the net. That's kind of a Sophie Renneker hit there.
I think we did call that the Sophie special at one point.
We had one game. Sophie probably did that 4 or 5 times in one set. Just rolled down the net.
Just rolled down the net and down.
Yeah. And if you ask her, I think she might say she meant to do it.
I'm sure she's going to say she meant to do it. It'll be bar eyes back to serve. That'll be across to Barry. Schaefer to Arnsman. Dug out by bar eyes. Schaefer to Arnsman again. Dug out by Renneker. Bar eyes will track it down. Renneker with a free ball. I thought we were going to have a miscommunication on that one, but it worked out. How about Arnsman for a third time, and that'll be a kill for her. What a play for Arnsman. Just keep feeding it to her.
Yeah, those were a couple incredible digs by Bar Eyes and Renneker.
That one across to White. Little overpass, and Arnsman will put that one away, and she has really come to life here in set number 3. I'm not keeping track of kills because you know me. I lasted one whole set.
It's the thought that counts. Schaefer will continue here for the Lady Mustangs. They're up 10 in the third set, and that one's going to find the back row. It'll be an ace for Schaefer.
That is the 5th Minden ace.
And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Lady Mustangs up 11 here in the third set. We'll be right back on tap.
Lister Auction Service does estate, consignment, and real estate auctions. Contact Bob or Megan today for all your auction needs.
Schaefer will continue serve here for the Lady Mustangs, who are trying to pull away here in the third set over what has been a pretty darn good effort from Western tonight. As they'll get it to White in the back row. Bar Eyes will set it up on the opposite side. That one's going to roll off the tape and doesn't get over.
Hitting errors.
The hitting errors are starting to pile up here for Western a little bit.
That's 5 hidden. this all-important third set.
Serve comes across to White. Bareyes. Outside to Patterson. That'll be off the block. Just a tip there. Was that both with hands on that one?
I think both might have just got her fingertips on it there. Dixon will be back to serve here for Western, trying to get the Wildcats back into this one. Nice contingent of Western students here tonight. Really enjoying that.
Barry goes up unblocked, and that'll be a kill for her. And the Mustangs at 20. Yeah, most of that student section is actually the basketball team, and because basketball coach is here, they are mandatory to be here.
There is
and they have to stay in the whole game.
They are voluntold.
Yes.
Yeah, voluntold. Whatever it takes to get them here, we appreciate them.
A lot of them with their corny white lie shirts on.
Arnsman with one just a bit long. Reese makes a good play on that one.
I think I overextended my arm.
Yeah, you looked like you stretched a little too far there.
Man.
Yeah. You can't be doing that at your age. It'll catch
About
up with you sooner
about to
than
see
you know.
that 5 get added to the 2 here soon. 25.
I remember that one.
Yeah. Do you remember that far back?
No,
Because that's how I feel about it. That one's going to be hit long.
Far.
Oh, man. I wish I could remember what I was doing at 24 and 5.
Don't.
It probably wasn't good.
No.
It's much better now.
Can't be.
That's going to be a net serve from Woods.
Not an ideal time for that. Still not many service errors total on the night for Western. That's only their second. Alyssa had that one in set 2, and then that one from Allison right there. Skirvin enters for Bareyes with the Unity lead at 21-10.
That's going to be off the hands of White, out of play. It's 22-10.
And Western's going to be kicking themselves. It was 24-24 there in set 2, a chance to beat Unity in 2 sets, and they let it slip away. Maybe more so Unity took it from them, and they're destined for a 3-set loss here tonight.
Oh, and that one's just going to tickle the tape and go over for an ace for both.
Some of my favorite terminology, tickle the tape.
If you say it on air, it is a thing.
White to Skirvin. And it's going to be a 2-touch. Oh, no, going to be a net as she backed into the net. And we've got a set point game point here for the Mustangs at 24-10. They've been in full control here in set number 3.
It's going to end up being a nice win for Unity, though. A lot of adversity there in set 2 and the way they lost set 1.
McQuay. Back row for Lauren. And Barry's going to put that one away, and that's how this one's going to end. 25-10 here in the third set. And we'll watch the replay on that one as Sailor Barry seals the deal here for the Mustangs. Wildcats win the first one 25-15. They fall 26-24 in the second one and 25-10 here in the third. We'll be back with you on the postgame show with some stats and name the Barry Dental Care player of the game right after this.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006.
All right, back here with you as the Wildcats fall in 3 to the Unity Mustangs. Reese, what do you got for some stats on the Wildcats?
Yeah, total match sets here total match stats, not sets. 27 kills for the Lady Wildcats on 96 attacking attempts. Patterson led the way with 12. Reneker had 7, and then 4 from Dixon. 14 total errors, 5 apiece from Paisley and Sophie. 25 total assists, 22 off the hands of Bar Eyes. We said limiting errors on the serve game was a big key to the game tonight. Western only 2 service errors throughout the entire match. Quite good on that part, but just couldn't capitalize at times. 3 aces, 2 from Brenly, 1 from Allison, and then 54 total digs. Sophie had 14 of them, 8 from Alyssa, and 7 apiece from McQuay, Woods, and White.
All right, we're going to get ready here to name a Barry Dental Care Player of the Game.
Barry Dental Care is the answer to all your dental needs. From fillings to root canals or denture work, they have you taken care of. They also offer orthodontic work. Give them a call today at 217-335-2397 to schedule your appointment.
All right, back here with you, Brian. What do you got for a player of the game?
Well, usually as the Lady Mustangs go, Sailor Berry and Morgan Arnsman tend to go. It was a little bit of a slow start for both of them here tonight, but through late in the second and then eventually into the third really started to find their stride. Sailor started to find some creative ways to get the ball down, and Morgan just needed some time to get in rhythm there, it felt like tonight for Arnsman. Really just started to sync up with Schaefer on the sets and the kills, and Unity able to outlast what was a really darn good effort here tonight from Western. And you and I have talked about this before, Anthony, that I think Western shows these great glimpses of what this team is very capable of. And you saw a lot of it here tonight with these girls as they came ready to play against the squad.
Yeah, it was a fun one for sure. All right, that's going to do it for us. We're going to be back Monday night as the Wildcats travel to Q&D. What do you got on the Unity schedule coming up?
Unity goes, we host Payson on Monday night. They will travel to Hardin Calhoun, make the long road down to the Kingdom on Wednesday, and then travel to Camp Point Central on Thursday. They will travel to Sherrard for an all-day tournament at the Sherrard tournament, where they went 4-0 last year against some darn good teams. That'll be coming up next Saturday as we reach October, man. It's hard to hear.
It's hard to believe. All right, that's going to do it for us. For Reese, Brian, and I, we appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you next Monday night.